I would expect more Republicans are going to start to feel the heat from their constituents. Basic thing about congressional Republicans and Trump is what's been in place for going on a decade now. They'll turn on him when he starts to become a political liability, when they start to lose elections because of him, or it seems like they will lose elections. That has not happened in the long run. They've lost some here and there, some of the midterms in 2020, but on the whole, he's been a political benefit to them. If that changes, they'll move against him. It's like any political incentive structure. They're creatures of survival, so we shall see.
Welcome to The Debrief, where we talk with the Washington Examiner's top journalists about the headlines they're covering and where the story's going next. I'm Sarah Bedford, and I'm here with magazine editor David Mark. David, President Donald Trump is betting a lot right now on his tariff strategy. Politically, what are some of the risks for him right now?
The biggest risk is prices are about to go up. Trump doesn't even exactly argue with that. He just says, well, that's part of the deal and it'll be better overall for the economic system of the United States. That's highly debatable, but undoubtedly prices are going to be going up for everyday groceries, for if you're looking to buy a car, for all kinds of items in between, laundry detergent, basically any product that is manufactured in some way in another country, which is a lot more than many of us think if we even spend any time thinking about this. So there's going to be some unintended consequences here.
Economically, what is the bet that Trump is making? Like, what's the best case scenario for this working out perfectly according to his plan?
That companies will find it too expensive to operate in foreign countries, that they won't want manufacturing plants in China or Guatemala or any Thailand, or you name the country, and then it will be less expensive for them to just put all their operations back in the United States, all their manufacturing, everything down the supply chain. That's a real turn back to like the late 19th century. There's no real economic empirical evidence to support any of that. That's real wishful thinking. Maybe he knows something that the rest of us don't, the rest of the economists don't. We'll find out.
What's the worst case scenario for this going poorly?
Sadly, there's some precedent for this. We saw it just going on 100 years ago during the Great Depression, when we already had not enough money in the money supply of the United States and the world, for that matter. Tariffs were exposed in the extreme. They're actually even less than the current ones are going into place now. That just tightened up trading restrictions between countries. It made it more expensive for countries to sell to each other. Basically, it made each country poorer, and I think that's what we're about to see again.
There's already some Republicans on Capitol Hill who are coming out against Trump's tariffs or finding ways legislatively to maneuver around this. Can Trump keep Republicans unified on this long enough for the tariffs to have that desired effect when he's conceding there's going to be some short-term turbulence?
It was interesting to see the Senate actually vote against tariffs with Canada. That was not precisely what it was, but that was the gist of it. And enough Republicans sided with the Democrats to actually to support the proposal. It was a proposal by a Democratic Senator, Tim Kaine of Virginia. It's not going to become law because it won't get picked up in the House, let alone passed. But just the fact that you had enough Republicans, including former Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, voting for that thing, suggests there may be some other openings for other Republicans, particularly those who are up for re-election in 2026. Senator Susan Collins, Republican of Maine, voted for that. Senator Tom Tillis of North Carolina did not, but he didn't seem real pleased voting the other way. So I would expect more Republicans are going to start to feel the heat from their constituents. Basic thing about congressional Republicans and Trump is what's been in place for going on a decade now. They'll turn on him when he starts to become a political liability, when they start to lose elections because of him, or it seems like they will lose elections. That has not happened in the long run. They've lost some here and there, some of the midterms in 2020, but on the whole, he's been a political benefit to them. If that changes, they'll move against him. It's like any political incentive structure. They're creatures of survival, so we shall see.
Well, David, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
You can get more reporting from David and the rest of the political team at washingtonexaminer.com.